Hi everyone, it's me. Welcome to today's video. It is that time of the month again to pick our monthly TBR. We are picking our June TBR today, and you guys already know this is one of my favorite times of the month because it's always just so fun choosing what you're gonna read next month. We have our TBR jar as usual, and we're gonna pick 5 prompts to pick 5 books to read in June. I feel like we were so successful with our May reading vibe. We picked a lot of good spring reads. Let's see what June brings. I feel like June is always, it's technically spring, or like most of June is still spring, but I feel like June is where we start getting into summery vibes. It's like the bridge month between spring and summer. So let's see what we get. First of all, we do need to mix our prompts, and where is my wand? I need my wand. Let's get all the stuff out of the way. Got it, not to fear. The wand is here, that rhymed. Let's give her a mix. One day we will choose this one singular blue prompt that is in this jar. I still to this day have no idea what I wrote on that prompt. I cannot for the life of me remember. One day we will pick it. Put your guesses in the comments. Which month will I finally pick that blue prompt? All right, let's get started with prompt 1. Okay, we're gonna start off with a yellow one. Oh, this is interesting. Author with the same initials. Okay, so JF. I don't know if there is an author named JF, to be quite honest, but let's take a look. Fonda Lee, no. Jennifer Lynn Barnes, close. We got the J. Jessa Hastings actually is really close because J we have, and then H is not an F, but it's pretty close in the alphabet. It's like 2 letters off, so not bad. Frederick Bachman, no. Doyle, okay, nothing. Let's look behind. Okay, we don't exactly have a JF, but I don't want to give up on this prompt, and I know we have already failed this prompt because there's no JF on my TBR, but I feel like Jessa Hastings was so close. Like we were literally 2 letters off. Not quite there, but I do actually want to get to Daisy Hates and the Great Undoing sooner rather than later. I am very excited for this book because I do love Daisy's side of this series. So I'm gonna go ahead. It's my TBR. I make the rules. The jar makes the rules, but I am free to interpret the rules however I want. I'm gonna do Daisy Hates and the Great Undoing by Jessa Hastings for our first pick. That's our first book. We'll do a cute little pink prompt next. So, okay, were we not just talking about the seasons? This says matches current season. I could go with another series that I'm in the middle of. As you guys very well know, I read Daughter of the Moon Goddess in May, which was the perfect May read. Genuinely, it was like so spring, so like cherry blossom, magnolia blossom vibes. I feel like this gives a little bit more summer because we went from Daughter of the Moon Goddess to Heart of the Sun Warrior, and for some reason, like the vibes of that title and the color of this book are giving me summer vibes. Like maybe we've moved from spring to summer in this one. I am just completely making that up just based on the cover and aesthetics of this book, but like maybe that's a thing. Let's see what else we have. Oh, you know what? I have My Friends by Frederick Bachman. This is his newest release, and this is giving me summer vibes. I have no idea what this book is about, okay? I have no idea, and I have previously said that with Frederick Bachman books, I like going in a little bit blind, like mostly blind to be honest, and letting him tell me the story because he is just a master at storytelling, and I like the story coming from him versus coming from someone else trying to summarize his story. But just in terms of this cover, it is giving summer vibes. We have 3 people in a pool. I don't know if it's a pool or a beach. It could be a beach actually. The floor is kind of giving me sand vibes actually now looking more at it, but either way, this is giving summer vibes. So maybe this one. And I know we're still in spring and I'm looking for summer stuff. I'm really excited for summer, okay? Oh, I also actually have The Love Haters by Catherine Center. This is totally summer vibes. I think this takes place on a beach and we have like lifeguarding and stuff, so that's very summer. Promise Me Sunshine. I feel like this looks really summer as well by Cara Bastone. But you know what? I am going to go with My Friends by Frederick Bachman. I don't actually know if this book gives summer vibes. Let's like skim the plot synopsis. I'm not actually gonna read it because again, I want to go into this blind, but we're gonna skim for like summer words. Oh, literally first word I saw. Out of that summer emerges a transcendent work of art. Perfect. We have our spring summer transition-y vibe. I'm gonna choose My Friends by Frederick Bachman. Okay, we've done yellow, we've done pink. Let's do green. Okay, we have a blue cover. Oh, I've also been, I usually leave the prompts I take out of the jar and like leave them on the ground so I don't pick them again in the same TBR, but I've been throwing them back in. Oops, so if we pick a duplicate, we'll put it back in. My bad. Anyways, I see a blue cover right here. I see one, that was so easy. Can I emotionally withstand 2 Frederick Bachmans in 1 month? I don't know. Sounds kind of dangerous, but I did read Us Against You last month and I need to finish this trilogy. I am scared to finish it. Number one, because I don't want to be finished with these characters. I love them. I love them so much. I feel so attached to them, but I also do want to finish it and see what happens to everyone. And I have heard that out of the trilogy, this last one, The Winners, is the one that breaks you. How much more emotional damage can Frederick Bachman really do on me? Yeah, I'm gonna do The Winners. Should I just like, for fun, should I just peek around at any other blue books I have? So I have The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. This is pretty blue. No, we're not gonna get into that yet until we've checked off some more series. Oh, this, A Sea of Unspoken Things down here by Adrienne Young is pretty blue. I'm not gonna grab that out. I feel like it's really hard to grab hardcovers out of the bottom shelf. I don't do it unless absolutely necessary. The Phoenix Keeper is kind of like orange and blue. This one just shot up on my TBR, like pretty high up there after I read the synopsis again during my, which video was it in? It was in my oddly specific book recs video. Freya actually brought this one back up to my attention and it sounds just so cozy and cute and wonderful. Oh, I have Great and Precious Things by Rebecca Yarros. This was almost on my TBR last month, but you guys didn't vote for it. Back on the shelf it goes. Yeah, I don't know. Out of all those blue books, it's gotta be The Winners. This is a dangerous combination, these two together in the same month, but we won't read them back to back. We will read a Frederick Bachman and then take a break and then another Frederick Bachman just for my own mental health. But that's our third book. There we have it. Okay, we've picked yellow, green, and pink. Oh, there's oranges in here. There's a few oranges and there's one blue. So I think we'll just freeform. Oh, we have another like color cover prompt. This one actually says purple cover. This is pretty purple. The Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Mayer? I don't know how to say that. This is pretty like purpley. It's like bluey purple. This is the sort of a series. Is it a duology or a trilogy? I do not know off the top of my head actually. I think it's a duology. I've only seen this and then I think Apprentice to the Villain. I don't know if it's a longer series. I don't know if it's like still ongoing, like it's not complete yet, but I'm not gonna get into this yet. I think we have a girl who works for a serial killer. I don't know what genre it is though. Maybe it's like Butcher and Blackbird-y? I don't know. But not yet for that one. We have Nightweaver by R.M. Gray, which looks quite purple. And I think this is like a pirate romantasy, which is super fun sounding. I think this is also the start of a series, I think. So we're gonna say no to that one. Oh, I also have this one, Mutual Interest by Olivia Wolfgang Smith. This one is like a little sinful, I think. A classic in the making, a mesmerizing novel about marriage and ambition, sexuality and secrecy, and the true costs of building an empire. I think this one's a little bit saucy. Oh, you know what we have? This one's kind of pink and purple. One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. It's got pink at the top and then it kind of fades to this purple. I would call that purple enough. This one is a sapphic romance. We have a bit of magical realism where we have some sort of like a time travel subway where our two protagonists only like see each other, like they can only see each other on this time traveling subway train. And it just sounds so good. I did really like Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston, but I've never read another book by them, but I've heard really, really wonderful things about One Last Stop. And June, actually, June is Pride Month, isn't it? So perfect time to read this. I'm gonna pick this one. This is going to be our, how many have we picked so far? Wow, we've already picked 4. This is our 4th book. I feel like this has been like one of our quickest TBR videos ever. And we only have one more. Oh my goodness, I feel like I've only been talking to you guys for like 5 minutes. Oh, this prompt, you guys. We have scroll on TikTok or Instagram. This prompt basically means we scroll, we open either TikTok or Instagram and just see what pops up. Where's my phone? Oh, it's over there. And the first book we see that I do have on my TBR is the book that we choose. Do we do Instagram or TikTok though? That's the question. Let's try TikTok. Let's try TikTok. So I just searched book. Oh, what is this? The first one I picked on was a Goodreads giveaway. Was it an ad? Oh, it was. Let's not look at the sponsored one. Okay, this second one is called 2025 Reader Check-In. Let's see. Okay, Akhmov, I've already read it. The Conditions of Will, I don't have that one. Count My Lies, don't have it. Rewind It Back, don't have it. I've also never read any of the books in that series. Kristen Hannah the Nightingale is so good, but I have read it. And yeah, none of those. None of those really fit. I've either read them already or I just don't have them on my TBR, but let's scroll. Oh, hi Emmy. It's you, and you're reading Silver Elite by Danny Francis, which I do indeed have right here. So thanks Emmy for choosing this book for me. That made it super easy. Our fifth pick is Silver Elite by Danny Francis. Actually, this is perfect because on Fable this month, you guys actually voted for this book to be our June read. Literally perfect. Could not have planned that better, but I have heard so many things about this book, okay? The first time I heard about this book was from Book of the Month, and it's actually their first like sprayed edges that they've ever done. And all I knew about it really was it was a dystopian book. People were saying it was Divergent meets Fourth Wing. And then I started hearing all of these things about the author and who the author might be, because Danny Francis is apparently a pen name for a pre-existing author who is like already a best-selling author but wanted to write under another name, which is like so interesting, like so intriguing, like what's going on there. And then, you know, from there obviously everyone went wild with the theories, and I was seeing like Danny Francis is actually a guy, Danny Francis is actually Sarah J. Maas, Danny Francis is Colleen Hoover, like just so many theories stuff out there about who Danny Francis might actually be. But I think the only thing I've seen that is like maybe a legitimate fact, I have not actually fact checked these. This is all just from what I've been seeing on like TikTok and Instagram. But I feel like the only like solid thing that we know is that she is a she, and apparently she's Canadian because she was like on like a Canadian best-selling author list or something. Other than that, no idea who Danny Francis might actually be. But yeah, I have been hearing a lot about these books and I'm so curious to read it. I need to read it. I've heard good things, I've heard bad things, and I just need to read it and see for myself. That's gonna be our fifth book. Thank you, Emmy, for popping up on my feed. But okay, these are our 5 books for June. Obviously I will read more than 5, but I like to keep my monthly TBRs just down to 5 because I actually do commit to reading my monthly TBRs. And so it's just more realistic that I have 5 to guide me along the month, and then I mood read other books or like pick books for videos that I need to film. This looks lovely. There's definitely a mix of genres. We have some Frederick Bachman lit fics that will make me cry. We have Jessa Hastings for the drama. We have a lovely romance in there. And we have a dystopian, a mysterious dystopian controversial book in there, and I think that is a good mix to have. I am going to leave you guys here for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a like and a comment. If you don't know what to comment down below, let me know what is on your June TBR. If you like me, subscribe, do that bell thing, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!